Sometimes I really want to say fuck the world. I don't give a fuck.
Hey yo, we here.
We live, baby. We live.
About to get this session going. I got my brothers in the building.
What's going on? It's your boy Rel.
You already know it's your boy Smell. What's the deal?
You already know it's your boy Joe. We gonna start the conversation off real simple. You know, today it's about relationships, y'all. It's a tough one. Real tough one. We talking about relationships. You know, people don't like to talk about relationships.
Going straight in, yeah.
You know, I had some nice little topics sent to me, so I figured I throw the first one out there.
Just jumping in there without no.
We gonna just jump out there. We gonna talk. This is what it's about, right? So the topic was, and I got to shout out the person that sent it to me. It's from Hollywood.
Hollywood.
1_268. Shout out to Hollywood. She said, "Does a woman's success intimidate a man?" Yeah. So I'm opening up the floor for my brothers. We gonna talk about this. We gonna have some fun with this. Mel, how you feel about that topic?
I mean, if you a fuck nigga, you know what I mean? You're not confident, you don't got your own shit popping. I'm too busy to get intimidated about what she got going on because I'm working just as hard. And if you're not working just as hard, that's not who you need to be vibing with on that level in the first place. You know? Because if we here to build each other up, your success is my success and vice versa. But if you run around here with fuck niggas, you know what I mean, niggas playing a fucking game all day and shit like that while you going to work, you can get you another type of nigga, you heard me. That nigga's not doing what he's supposed to do.
So I was talking to somebody the other day. They said
niggas always talking to somebody. Niggas know who they talking to. What is going on?
Cut it out. But yeah, she was saying something about, you know, fuck boy. And I was like, yo, what's a fuck boy? Like, what? Elaborate on that, bro. What's a fuck boy like?
That's a fuck boy. You know, a fuck boy is a nigga, in the words of my man Fab, who bite a shrimp twice and shit. Fuck boy, shrimp biting twice ass nigga.
Biting twice.
Just lame shit. You know, just don't got no character about him. No, you know what I mean? It's hard to define it because it's a fuck boy.
I think for women it's different though. Definition of a fuck boy, you heard? Women, a definition for a fuckboy is a nigga don't got no good intentions with her. He just trying to fuck.
Or
that could be a good intention.
Or it could just be somebody who just not honest. Why lie? Yeah? A lot of people just lie for no reason.
Honesty is a motherfucker. You know that most, rap.
Honesty is.
You tell it. Tell the truth.
Tell the truth Tuesday. Tell the truth Tuesdays is back. That is Tuesday.
That's good. Back. I like that. We should do that. We should make that something. Tell the truth Tuesday.
Hey, listen, you gotta be prepared for that.
I'm ready for that. Tell the truth. Oh snap! You right. Tell the truth Tuesday. That's an inside. I just caught it. I just caught that.
It has nothing to do with me.
I just caught that though. I just caught that. Tell the truth Tuesday.
It's a throwback.
I just caught that.
It's a throwback.
Yeah, can we not listen, Tell the Truth Tuesdays is basically when you come face to face with your partner and just be honest. But that's deep into your relationship though. That's a long time and that's not every Tuesday.
Yeah, I think you gotta get to a certain level.
Mind you, he's saying this with a do good, be kind t-shirt on.
Tell the truth
with his sensitive side today.
Tell the truth, man. Listen.
I mean, I think that takes a lot of vulnerability. I think that's hard for a nigga like to be vulnerable. You know what I'm saying in that aspect to uncover all them aspects. You feel me?
Niggas don't want to know the truth.
You don't want to know the truth. Hurt. You feel me? You don't want to accept it either. Cause
I hurt even more.
That shit hurt.
Like, I hurt even more. I'd rather get nicked right now than find out in a lie later. Valid. Deep down, and then you like, damn, I wasted how many years?
Valid.
How many years when I could have known this up front, and now you can take that and you could go either way with it. But it's tell the truth because it's like, but you got your truth too. But
you never know up front though. See, that's the motherfucker. It be Up front is a motherfucker, okay? Because you look past a lot of shit
Okay.
when that new pussy is popping, okay? That shit is popping the right way, and it's exciting, and the text messages is quick. You know when the text messages is quick?
You send them and they come right
Man,
back.
that nigga get real slow on this bitch, especially this time of year right here.
They could be soft and it's cold.
Every chick want a nigga to take the Thanksgiving dinner right now. Nigga that bagged the bitch 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month ago, he's not getting no box, okay? Price of pussy higher than a motherfucker. Bitch want a TV for Black Friday. Shit for the kids. There's shit going on right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they know, because they turn vicious when the taxes come as bitches.
It's vicious.
Okay? Price of pussy is high, son. Well, what's the pussy going for in the stock market? You know this shit. Okay? What's the pussy on that shit? That shit is a volatile market, okay? Pussy, okay?
Valid.
I'm gonna tell you, nigga.
Damn.
And you want to tell the pussy the truth?
Man, listen.
Yeah, I would tell the truth.
Yeah, you're supposed to.
I would tell the truth.
I ain't
And
gonna
the
hold
truth
you
is,
up, nigga. I done told a
It's
lot of.
holiday season,
I done told a
and you
lot
need a
of.
duck.
Nah. Tell the truth, man.
Nah,
You
I
can accept
respect
it or
it.
just not accept it, and that's on you.
Yeah.
That's totally on you, and that's okay, and I'm okay with that.
I think when you move in total transparency, you know what I'm saying, you see what's in front of you, and that person also sees what's in front of them, and it makes it more easier to really know how to build and have something and establish something that's authentic and not forced. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of relationships nowadays is forced. It's forced relationships. When you gonna put a ring on it? When you gonna do this? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I want you to submit. I need you to submit, ma. But how could you expect a woman to submit and you ain't even got a vision or mission?
Why you needed to submit though? What does that
Most
mean?
niggas- I mean,
what's that about?
Submission. Like, you know, most niggas want their woman to be submissive, right?
Well, what does that mean?
What, submission?
Yeah, 2018. What is
Yeah.
submission?
So submission is, I mean,
it's
my
2018,
perspective.
yeah.
I got you, but still, times is still,
I'm listening.
you know what I'm saying? Times is still to me, in aspects, you got these girls that go to church every Sunday. They listen to their pastor talk about being submitting to your partner, right? So submission is being able to follow somebody, follow your partner, follow your man, right? Because your man is leading you. But my thing is, when I think about the word submission, right? Submission, right? You have to submit to a man with a mission. How could a nigga lead you, right? If I'm leading you, I gotta know where I'm going, and I gotta have a mission. And you submitting to my mission. But if I ain't got no mission, how the hell you gonna submit? You got niggas out here walking around in the dark, but they got a girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? So, in my perspective, that's how I look at it. You wanted to submit, you wanted to follow your lead, but you don't really know where you're going. You get what I'm saying?
Understand?
So, I mean, what you guys think about that, Jacka? You know?
I think the word submit is kind of like polarizing, especially with the women and, you know, I'm not saying all women, not that I'm claiming to know women. Let's not.
Okay, I got you, bro.
I don't know anything.
Okay.
I don't know anything.
Okay.
But, you know, I feel as though that word is volatile because don't know women that go to work every day that do this. I got a homegirl, right? Van.
Okay.
So
Let's get to it.
let's get to what?
Come on, brother, stop. Don't let me coach you. I got a whole girl. Come
Nah, it's a
on.
fact. Boom, right? She gets in the bag, all that. So we had conversations in the past, you know, about, I guess, gender roles. Not calling it that, but just really talking about that subject.
Okay.
You know, basically what a man's supposed to do, what a woman's supposed to do. So she be having me laughing because she's straight like, man, I'm not cooking. I'm not coming home cooking for no nigga. I'm coming home, I've been at work getting it on like you. I might be coming home later than you. Nigga, we can go out to eat. You can't get a home cooked meal in this pussy. Pick one. And I think I know which one you want because she said I'm coming home with food.
Respect.
But is that a problem? You know what I'm saying? That's part of the
Some men
submission.
that is a problem.
I mean,
but it's all what
to
you
some.
like.
I could cook, so I don't have a problem. But I just want to split the load. It's
Facts.
sometimes it's special because your lady put it together for you. You know what I'm saying?
Make you feel
It could
good.
be regular. Sometimes it could be a sandwich.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? But she gets to cutting my shit. You know, I like my shit cut in triangles on a split.
Got
You know what I mean? So you can see what's inside. That's what I like. You know what I mean? If you doing that,
Yeah, that's special.
Oh my God, you doing that? I just told you, man. Damn.
Bag of chips on the side.
Oh man, then you take the chips out the bag.
Out the
Like,
bag.
pour it on
Look
the
at the
plate.
pickle. Put the pickle.
Oh
on.
man, with the
Fire. I got you. I locked in.
that's
I'm
a
locked
fact.
in. I'm locked in. I'm locked in. So, I mean, hopefully, Hollywood, we kind of gave you a good answer to your question. We got to move on. We got to get to some
What
more.
was the question again?
It was,
A woman's success over a man.
does a woman's success intimidate a man? So, let me see. What else we got here? We got another question. We're going to throw another question out there. Let me see. Somebody hit me with something really good. I took a snapshot of that. If I can't find it, we're just going to move along.
Yeah, we just keep going, man. So,
How was y'all's day today? What did y'all do today?
And I had a crazy day today.
what you do today, Joe?
I love to hear what niggas' crazy days is. What's up? Tell me
My
about
day was crazy.
Wish I had some popcorn.
My day was crazy. It was crazy because while I was at work, I'm working, and had a customer come in or whatever, and I'm talking to her or whatever, and she like, yeah, I need to get a new phone or whatever, and I need to get this number off this account, and I'm like, okay, is it your account? She's like, yeah, I'm still on the account, but I want to be able to change out my number.
So it's her man account.
So it's her man account,
Basically.
her husband.
Yeah, so he doing
But
something.
the way she was
kind
the way she was kind of moving about it, she was like nervous. So
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Well, she
I'm
trying
like-
to leave.
I'm like, so they get real personal in my job, real personal.
And you listen
I do.
and act like you care.
Okay,
I wouldn't say act like
I
you
wouldn't
care.
say that. You feel me?
So you do care.
I show concern for sure.
Showing concern is
Empathy.
care. Do you care?
Yeah.
Empathy. That's a good word.
Empathy. I show empathy. That's
Show
a
empathy.
part. That's a part
That's
of.
good.
That's a part
That
of.
speaks to the type of guy
business.
that you are. That's a
Yeah.
character trait. Empathy. That's good.
Yeah, show empathy. So I kind of soundly listened, and I gave her an idea, and I was just saying, hey, why don't you just start a new account, get your own account, and just leave that number behind. Sometimes when it's, sometimes because she basically let me know she was going through a divorce, and she just wanted her phone number because she had it for so long. And I was just telling her, like, if you're going through a divorce, why are you holding on to something that you're leaving, right? So if you're starting anew, start new. Get a new phone. So situations like that happen, and I'd be like, customers be crying and stuff.
Yeah, I knew it was something. I'm like, she trying to get away.
Yeah, but what I told her is, how could you can't hold on to something broken, right? You can't stay in this. You can't build something with someone hollow. When somebody's no longer there, they checked out, they're not there anymore. You got to start new. So start new. Don't be scared. You holding on got you hurt, right, to an extent. So it's time for you to just start fresh. You know what I'm saying? She kind of started crying and stuff on the floor. This happens to me once a week. I ain't gonna hold you up.
They're coming from the back even now.
Oh, that's empathy, bro.
They're coming from the back even now. Don't be afraid.
But yeah, that's what happened, and like I said, that's like how my day be sometimes. Sometimes I just have those kind of moments, some serious moments. I have a customer a day that I have a serious moment with, and that was the customer. What about you, Ruger? How was yours?
My day was pretty routine, man. Just looking over a project, honestly, and then checking out a couple interviews. I looked at the state of the culture today. That was an alright episode.
Okay.
Wasn't really all that. Seen better episodes, but their chemistry getting a lot better.
You hold the mic close.
My wire is short.
Okay.
Pause.
Pause. The wire's fucking short.
Yeah.
Oh, you in the grind.
I'm just saying, pause.
Man, it's cool. We here. I'm not complaining. I wasn't even saying nothing. Nigga pointed it out.
Pause.
What about you, bro? How about you? How was your
My day was eventful.
Eventful.
But I don't like to stew in negativity. So
That's what I'm talking about.
You know what I mean? I'm enjoying this month. You know, I attended something today that, you know, pointed out some good things about bad people, you know, and flaws that they might have. So, with that being said, you know, sometimes you're in a situation you do need a release. So, you know, this is my therapy right here, you know, our brothers, intellectual conversation about the things that we talk about anyway, honestly,
Every day.
you know.
Yep. Let's talk. Grab one of the topics off the wall.
Off the wall. Y'all can't see this, but I'm spinning. They got me spinning around.
Like Mike, he got the
Hold
shiny
on.
suit
Just
on.
grab one. Grab
Yeah,
one.
but you got the rock with your suit on.
Grab whatever.
Yeah.
I hope you grab a good one.
Hold on a minute.
You're gonna pick. Just grab one. I'll read it. My handwriting funny.
I can read it.
Drum roll.
Yeah, your handwriting is kind of
Just pick one. Pick one. I'll interpret it any way you want.
What's that all right, listen.
You got one? You got it?
I didn't have a. He would like you to think there was an array of topics and shit. There wasn't. Okay, it wasn't an array.
Hey, I came up with all those topics. In like
I'm not saying that you didn't come up with them. It's not a plethora. So this says, is energy respected nowadays in relationships?
Woo! What's a good one?
And I'm gonna say,
Is energy respected now in a relationship?
right, energy. So I'm guessing that when you wrote this question, you referring to like energy meaning like if you feel like your lady's energy is off or the vibe is off or the energy she's giving you at that time. You know, that's what when I think of energy, I'm thinking like, you know, weird energy. You know what I mean? You could tell when the person is not themselves or their aura is off. Not to get philosophical or nothing like that, but everybody knows what that means. That feeling that it's off. You know, you go to smack on the ass. She go. You know what I mean? She giving you big shoulder over the shoulder. Like, don't be smacking me on my ass. I do this every day. Now it's no smacking your ass. Okay, so what happened to you today?
Nah,
You
you
know?
smack on her ass, you look like you wasn't supposed to touch her. Like
Word.
So-
You know what I mean? Like,
shit.
So
Like,
my
it was
thought
a-
so you
process.
smack on the ass, she dropped something. Like, I didn't even hit you that hard. Come on.
So my thought process on that, right, is, and it's funny because I kind of learned this word from you, reciprocity, right? And what I mean by that is, okay, it has to be an even flow. If you come in and I know your energy is off, I have to balance that. And in reciprocity, when it comes to doing something around the house, when it comes to a chore, because we are a team, right? I have to reciprocate. So even when I know you're having a bad day, this is our place of peace. Our home is peace. And I think a lot of times in even relationships, that whole reciprocity, balancing energy ain't there. And I could be mad, and I come in and I'm mad, and my woman can't even sense my energy and respect it and say, oh, I see you had a bad day. What happened? Right? You know what I mean? And a lot of times as men, we prideful. So sometimes we just want to deal with our anger diligently. But, you know, when we come home ain't the place for anger. That's not where we're supposed to bring it, right? So even in that sense, what do you do? How do you balance that out to make sure when you come home correct? You know what I'm saying? And you guys, y'all find that balance within each other. Because your foundation has to be solid. And solid, to me, is flat to start. So if I come in and I'm rocky, and you balanced, how can we build off that? Get what I'm saying? What you think, Ruger? I mean, what's your insight? Give me something.
I just think that if you were coming in off, you might want to just not come in off and hold your shit accountable. Like, you can't be mad at her because she balancing you off. Like, you gotta understand, like, take 10 minutes, breathe before you come in the house.
Meditate.
Don't just come in the house mad. And after you do that, you'll come in the house clear, your mind is clear, so now you just in the house. But if her energy is off, then you just gotta build. Y'all gotta have that communication. It's all about communication.
The communication is key.
It could just be, well, what's going on? Like, tell me, like, let's talk now, or let's talk when we say we're gonna talk. However y'all work it out, but just communicate.
Yeah, communication is key.
And that'll open up a lot of doors, and that'll save a lot of time and energy for both of you guys, not just you.
Good response.
So,
Good response. Like that. Bro?
No, I'm saying I feel you. But a lot of that shit is non-verbal, man. You know, and I hate to be. I don't want to be the pessimistic one, you know. But sometimes your bro got an attitude, man, and she don't want to talk about it. You supposed to know.
Mm-hmm.
That shit get to dragging on.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, my thing is like, you know, more than the energy, like respect my space, respect. You know what I mean? That I'm a human being, like I'm a person, like my man Scheme would say.
but visualize that though. I mean, vocalize that.
I mean,
Like, say, okay, like, yo, I had a crazy day. I'll talk to you about it later. I need like a half an hour or something, whatever, to be right here. Or whatever, however that goes. But not saying that that's going to work the first time, but this has got to be building upon the
I mean, it's,
communication.
it's, a relationship is work. What I'm saying
It's a
is,
job,
you
full-time job.
know, when I say that it's non-verbal, and we're in a relationship, this is, I'm going off the fact that when we talking about this is your lady. You feel me? So y'all should be at a place of communication. Not the best, but still. So if it's non-verbal, sometimes I'm not gonna vocalize it to you because that in itself could be frustrating because I always gotta vocalize it to you and you don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? Just like if you see you get in bed with your chick, you go to touch her, she's scooting away from you. Come on. She don't gotta tell you what's wrong, something is wrong. You didn't do something right, you made it left when you should have made it right. Because that's all it takes. You know?
I agree. You know, like, it's funny, like, when we were younger, right? You know what I'm saying? And, you know, early 20s, you know what I'm saying? Early 20s. We didn't have conversations about energy. You get what I'm saying?
I
Like,
don't even know. I
we
know what my conversation was about, but I don't want to go back to those times. I don't even know what I
What was your
thinking.
conversations about?
like, we didn't even
You
think
said that
about
like you
it.
got some current memories.
I don't have any current memories. I was like 20.
I remember a lot.
I don't.
I remember a lot. I remember I used to never have my shit correct. My energy used to always be all over the place. That's a fact. Like, real talk. I mean, I remember campus days. I remember campus days when we was just trying to figure out where we go, what we gonna do tonight. What's the move? I remember we got some stories, man. We wasn't even talking about. See, I love the fact that we've grown, right? And we've evolved and we've had understanding and some experiences that brought us to this point now where we could just kind of sit back and, you know, share. But yeah, energy.
I think that it's because of, you know, when we was younger, we probably was on the giving end of a lot of heartache. You know what I mean? Not even on purpose a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe not you, Skin.
I wouldn't put that on the age.
But this is what I'm saying. Not even on. I'm not saying I'm putting it on the age. I'm saying I'm putting it on the fact that what was going on.
I got
you know. Now we're not slime bags. I wouldn't categorize either one of you guys as slime bags. Slime bag is
okay,
but not slime bags.
Okay. I'm gonna say I was.
Let me say this. Boom. We was on the giving end. I want to say of some anguish, probably.
Yeah,
somebody out there.
Oh, definitely.
Was disgruntled.
A
little chick was disgruntled somewhere running around, feeling hurt. And I think that all three of us, you know, in this room, have been on the receiving end of some heartache too. Had your shit a little smashed up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mince meat it up.
A-Town Stomp.
You know what I'm saying? On your shit. So that in itself
Happens to the best.
gives you perspective.
Yeah.
And that perspective allows you to, one, move differently.
Mm-hmm.
Two, have that empathy that we were talking about earlier. Not necessarily, with the lady and everything,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
understanding that
Real talk.
your mind is different. Like I went to this thing earlier, same thing. The lady said that when you get angry, you forego the process in your mind of rational. So
Very true.
where your mind goes, it goes. I forgot the word that she used. She said it real eloquently, but however she said it, it's like you bypass that part of your brain. That's why you get hot. You gotta release it. Funny shit. She sounded like it was talking about like some mediation shit. She sounded like she was telling you, get your shit off before you come so you can be relaxed.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Because she was like, yo, you bypass a certain part of your brain and you know what I mean? You're no longer, you bypass the part of your brain that's empathetic and thinks about other people. And you just react off emotion. It's called the reptilian part of your brain. And you going off an instinct when you get angry.
That's why logic goes out the window.
Bam! So that's why I said earlier that, I took some things away from it and I learned something about communication with people that you might not like. You know what I'm saying? Because it's still a way to do certain shit. You know what I'm saying? And that perspective and that empathy is, what we came with time. We all over 30, you know what I'm saying? So we knew each other 15 years and shit. So I remember a lot of shit. You know what I mean? Secrets. Niggas got secrets. You know what I mean?
wow,
Remember a lot of shit.
you gotta remember for me. 'Cause
No, I just remember a lot of shit. You know what I mean? I forgot a lot of shit too. But what I'm saying is, yeah, we got our shit. We used to, run around, do whatever we want to do. But all three of us have been on the other end.
Yeah, fact.
Your chick get out of there on you, or me going through your heartache, heartbreak, all that shit, heartache, heartbreak. Shit's a different animal when it's on your back like that.
You know one thing I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna get a little personal. One thing I had to identify with, right? And y'all gonna hop on me for this. I already know. Once I say this, I'm a mouth. A nigga never like to be alone, B.
Jerry Maguire, he can't be alone. He can't be alone.
Nigga never like to be alone.
can't be alone.
Real
boy.
talk. I always was
If you
in.
think you're
Like I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Since we talking about it, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like I want to say from 18 to 28, 29.
So wait, yesterday?
Yeah, like recently. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I've always been in a relationship or had a chick, like always. And then I would deny the fact that I didn't want to be alone, acting like I wanted to be alone. Like I didn't want to face myself in the mirror. Like I had a problem with facing me. Real talk. And I had to literally be alone to realize that I didn't like being alone. Ain't that some shit? But I'm being honest. Like, y'all would come at me and be like, yo, Joe, my nigga.
You sure not Joey? That was, I knew it was going down. Joey.
Yo. But nah, but you know what it was? It goes back to like domestication, right? Like how we're raised in a way really affects how we date. And reason why I say that is because like growing up for me, like my mother, I was with my mother majority of the time. Like, from her separating with my dad or whatever when I was like 11 years old, you know what I'm saying? Like just being around an abusive relationship, then being there with my mother all those years, knowing she had all these wounds and the only person there to heal them was me. You know what I'm saying? My sister at 15 years old, she was in Puerto Rico. My brother, he was in New York. I'm traveling, you know, going from family member to family member, and I'm with my mother. So I always had that. I always had a broken woman in front of me trying to heal her wounds, knowing I didn't know how to heal wounds. So all I did was kind of attract myself to broken females and wanted to help, wanted to save, wanted to, you know, it really mentally it did something to me. So
save them.
Yeah, I didn't.
They
But I had
want
to
to be saved.
I had to learn, and I had to learn that that's what I was attracted to, not because it's what I liked, it's just because of what I was brought up around.
So not because they're red bone.
Well, yeah, you know,
Your mother's not red bone though.
she's not, but I had a thing for light skins. I still do.
Had past tense.
No, it's not past tense. I do. I still got a thing for light skins. I have a weak spot for light skins. I'm actually petrified of them in a way.
Scared of the bitches.
Because again, like I said, you know, I had a problem. I did. I admit to that. I know you guys are like, yeah, Joe, I'm glad you admitted it, because niggas would sit back and tell you, like, okay, he got this one. Watch. If I give her 5 months, I give her 6 months. He not gonna like her no more. But he gonna have somebody else a week later, and she gonna be with him every day, and he gonna be with her every day, rocking like he gonna marry her next month.
And he gonna be telling you that she like you. She like you. So she with you all the time. Nah, she like you though.
Mm-hmm. But see, that's
Mel, she your type. She my type. Yeah, she your type. She your type, yo.
I grew up before I blew up. You heard? I grew up.
Happy birthday, yo. Happy birthday, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Mazel tov, nigga.
It's a fact. That's a fact.
Damn.
Oh man.
Shit.
That was real. That was a real one. Alright, I'm on to it. Next, grab another sticker, man.
I don't need no sticker, man. Yeah, listen.
Oh man, everybody want to freestyle like Jay. Let's go.
No, we don't got to freestyle. I'm just saying. You know, a question that I want to pose, because we black men, you know what I mean, and everything like that.
Alright.
How do we feel? Well, okay.
Okay, go ahead. Take your time.
Let me walk light. How do y'all feel about the body image going on right now?
Mm-hmm.
Like these females that's going to get their body done, not for purposes of health, but for purposes, I guess, of
vanity.
You know, vanity, yeah, for a fact. How y'all feel about that?
How do I feel about it? Honestly, I don't particularly. I would look at you like it's something about yourself that you don't like. And why don't you feel like you like that about yourself? Because you were made in the image of God, right? So you're supposed to be like perfect in a way, in a sense. So why would you want to change that? You know, work with what you got and then go from there.
I think I agree with you. I feel like you shouldn't have to alter what you should be in love with. You get what I'm saying? Like, you should be in love with yourself.
Exactly.
To where as though every aspect of your body that has nothing to do with your core. Your core, you know, to me, illuminates your body. But if you don't even know what your core is and you're trying to change the outside before you look within, then it puts you further from looking within, because now you done changed the outside.
Exactly.
So it's like,
you don't even know who you are.
When I see a female that wants to get bigger boobs or bigger butt, I'm not trying to say like, oh, you know, you need to do that. You don't have to. And I ain't God, so I ain't here to judge, but in my mind, you know, it's like when you get 50, that stuff that you put on you don't age. It's not organic.
It's not non-GMO.
Oh, shit.
So because you've done
Everything
put
is
something
organic.
since we're talking about God, you done put something that's not of God in you, and you expect it to grow with you, and it's not. You're gonna grow, and it's gonna still be there.
So I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play devil's advocate, right?
Let's do it.
But this is what I'm saying. Okay, what if what she wants to do, one, is like a health concern, like a breast reduction.
Okay, that's different. That's different.
I said that in unison.
Yeah, that's different.
Okay.
That's different.
All right. So now,
we talking about health.
what if
We talk about
what
health.
if certain things that she don't like say she don't like her ass, want to get some fat from her stomach. I'm just speculating. I don't know. You know. I don't know where it comes from. A little fat from here to there. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna make her feel better about herself. You know, does that come into play? Because you guys are pretty hard up. You know, with your point of view.
But you're supposed to feel better about, that's not gonna make you feel better about yourself.
I mean, but if it would though, because you saying
I
that.
look at it like.
But that's only temporary. That's not.
I look at it like a cheat code, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know,
last?
you can get the body you want if you work for it. If you go out and you put that work in, you can get the body you want.
Let's get to that.
But you know, you rather take the cheat code. So you like, all right, you know, this the test. The test is if I discipline myself, I go to the gym this many times a week, I eat this many calories a week, I make sure that my body is right, I make sure I'm properly taking care of myself. I'm not eating tasty cakes every week. And
I wanna let y'all know you got a muscle shirt on while he's saying this.
Yeah.
So while he's kicking this shit too, health as well. He's living what he's speaking right now.
all I'm saying is, you know, when you worship and cherish your temple, you're gonna keep your house clean. You're not gonna put you ain't gonna throw ashes on the ground and your crib gonna be clean. You're gonna take care of your house. So at the end of the day, why put some fake shit in it? Like, what's the sense? Like, take care of your house. Like, really take care of your temple. And I guarantee you,
Your temple take
when
care of you.
exactly. And then not only that, when it comes to a man, he gonna see that you love yourself. So him knowing that you love yourself is gonna make him want to fall in love with you even more. Because he already sees he sees perfection because you see your own perfection. He ain't gotta tell you that. You get what I'm saying? He actually just validates it to you, but you already validated in a sense. You don't even really need it.
What if he sees that ass that she paid for though first?
See,
'Cause that was deep. But what if
No,
he sees that ass
listen,
that he paid for first?
I'm not saying that I wouldn't hit. I'm just saying that.
Because I'm with you. But I'm saying the first shit you're gonna see is that ass.
this is
That's
true.
different. I'm not saying I wouldn't hit. That's
I mean, at the end of the day,
but will I wife it? Probably not.
So if she got a fake ass, you're not wifing it?
oh,
I wouldn't say that.
damn.
You just said that.
Don't
know.
have Mel on the questions. Mel
said, I
don't
know.
have Mel on the questions.
I know,
He is
because you know why?
dangerous
You know-
with the questions.
You know why I say that? Because let me retract that. Because you can say that now, but what if you just... Nah, fuck that. No, I'm not doing it.
I respect it.
No, I'm not doing it.
I mean, okay, I'm on your side. You like our lover. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Appreciate it.
I know that's a fact. What I'm saying is I don't know. I'm not even. I was just playing devil's advocate. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that me. I'm kind of like it's like I got a fucked up point of view because I'm not. So I like slim bros. So I'm.
Oh
not,
yeah, we know. You like them slim, chocolate thing.
Yo. So my focus is not on the ass and all that. You know what I mean? I like my bitch slim. You know what I'm
You
saying?
gotta have a little ass.
No, I'm not. Listen, you gotta have a nice little ass, but I don't need the super fatty and all that. You know what I'm saying? But so not that it don't apply to me, but you know, I definitely like the breast though, like the mouthful. That's all I need. So I'm saying, for a fact, it's like I'm kind of more lenient. I think I'm being honest with myself. I think I'm kind of more lenient on the titties than on the ass. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel differently about a bitch pumping that shit in the ass than I do a bitch getting the titties reshaped. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta be honest with my niggas if with nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Because
Respect.
As long as you're honest.
yeah, cause I mean, get your little titties hit. I mean, because it's the same thing.
True.
You know what I'm saying? I was talking to this chick. She texted me BBL.
What's that?
Right, I ain't look at y'all niggas' face. I was just like, what? She's like, Brazilian butt lift. Like, it was like regular talk.
I
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know the lingo. I don't know the lingo. I gotta get my shit up. You know what I mean? I gotta get a breast. No pun intended.
It's true.
Of what the fuck is going on out here? Hit me with that. I ain't know what the fuck
What
it
is
was.
it? BB what?
BBL. I sent that shit back with the quotations.
BBL.
BBL. Yeah, Brazilian butt lift.
I just put that.
Then she sent me the shrugging shit. Like, nigga, you don't know? You're not hip.
No, you gotta Google stuff first.
Then I said, so where she got the? I said, so where she got the
When
fat?
you text back.
I texted after the fact. No,
I always
was.
Google.
Do you know how the dots pop up?
Google
Yeah,
is your
yeah,
So I
first.
guess she seen
knows
the dots.
She working on it.
No. I guess she seen my dots, like trying to put it together.
Yeah.
So then she sent me like what it was before. You know what I mean? I could inquire.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, then I asked some shit like, where she get the fat? Where she got the fat transfer from her stomach to her ass? And then Shorty was like, that's the only place that people get fat transferred to, which makes sense. But I didn't necessarily mean it like that. But I mean, if you think about it, yeah, you gonna get it to your ass. Where else a bitch trying to put fat to? I don't really know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Put that shit in the jar next to the operating
That's a
table.
lot. I mean, I just feel like just be you.
I mean, yeah, but K Michelle shit is fat as a motherfucker.
No, she took it out.
took it out?
Yeah, she look regular now.
She's talking about
She took
natural
everything
bodies
out.
down. Yeah,
She took
I mean,
everything.
I like K Michelle.
Yeah.
I like that. What you say, rather steal a gum, do this shit? What? No, he said, you heard this shit? You heard this shit? He come up with the gum shit? Listen to this shit.
You know what? We gonna save that because we 41 minutes in. We gonna save that. We gonna close out or whatever.
Can you please let him close out with the gum shit?
All right, go ahead. Close out with the gum shit, bro. Got it, baby.
Oh, nah, we were just talking about how
I don't like hood bitches.
Mel don't like hood girls, women. So
My fault, women. Hood ladies, not bitches.
you don't like hood women. So I'm like, every girl he meets, he like, nah, I don't like her. She too hood. I'm like, yo, god damn it, if it smell like Dale cabbage, it must be you. So you might like hood girls. So he like, nah, I don't like hood girls. I'm like, well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not even coming down on you. I like a chick with a little hood in her. One, to steal a pack of gum and just be like, I ain't want to wait in line. I just stole the gum. That's cool with me. But no, on the other
Now
hand,
listen to that analogy. Now what I'm saying is it's not that I don't like hood chicks. It's like I like a chick that's aspiring to know some other shit. So it's not hood. Don't kill me, ladies. I'm from the hood, projects and all. You know what I mean? But it's not.
I like them all.
I like them too, but I can't deal with the hood like a. You know how some chicks are so hood they're like a nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But where you
But they
going
be
to
bad
meet
though. They look good.
bad.
But where you meeting
I mean,
them
I don't
at?
know.
Because I don't meet those types though.
You want me to run down your list?
Oh shit.
Your list is very eclectic.
It is.
Okay.
It is. That's what I'm saying. But look, I don't have a preference like that. That's not
Hey,
my
yo, check this out.
preference.
Schemo, listen. I know you hear a lot of nicknames. Let me run them down, okay? If you hear Ruben, that's Scheme. Scheme is Rel, it's the same person. They probably think there's 9 niggas in here, okay?
Nah, it's just me.
Word, you know what I mean? I don't look like a Manone, in the words of my
I don't look like I'm unknown, man.
I am that nigga, you know what I'm saying? The words of my man Scheme. But yo, yeah, niggas, you know what I mean? I can't deal with the hood shit all the time, man. I like a chick, she roll my blunts. That's cool. Steal a gum. That's cool. But
You just don't want them too
don't,
too much. I get that part.
yeah.
But that's what I'm saying, like,
Don't sell dope, do hair, and babysit out the same house.
Okay.
alright baby,
I get
Yeah,
that.
you know what I'm saying?
I get that. Well, we gonna close this out. We gonna I hope you guys enjoy this 40-minute session we gave y'all. Make sure you tune in, subscribe on the website. There's gonna be more to come. Thank you guys for being a part of this. Really appreciate it. Yeah. Peace out. Till next time.
Peace.
Peace.